Challenge accepted. So this upper part is called Parkinson bushland. Then it goes over to glider forest. And then the neighbouring forest is WARRIL Parklands. I will show you something that I've seen previously, and this is pretty cool here. There's a massive tree. And look, it just looks so cool. Look how big it is. That was one big tree back in the day. All right, we're finally coming up to the train line. Now, all my times I've been running here and exploring and riding, I've never actually seen a train go past. Whoa. We might just press on over the fence line here. Now I'm running towards, I think it's called Stapleton Road, but it's where you cross over, then you'll be at WARRIL Parklands. But I'm a little bit further northward and closer to what is effectively, I think it's called the BMI quarry operations. They're like a sand mining quarry company. Now, my plan is to sort of get up there over and sort of have a little look around. Geez, I've kind of hit some waterway here. I'll have to see if there's some way that I can get across. Man, it's all just marsh here. I'll just backtrack a little. I'll go the high road here. I think it'll be faster. And that way I can keep my little tootsies dry. I don't really like running with wet feet if I can help it. If I can keep my feet dry, I just prefer it. Here we go. Okay. That's where I was before. Let's climb over this fence. And what the plan is, we're going to cross over here and they're going to go in those streets somewhere. See if there's any way through to the bushland behind it. So it's called Logistics Place. Okay, let's go. Now, I don't know if there's going to be any way for me to get through anywhere here. I'm pretty sure there'll be some access point into the bushland, and where I want to go is off to my right. And lo and behold, I was right. There is an access point here to WARRIL Parklands, Brisbane City Council. Big steel Rio place. Jeez, look at this. So this is the back end of WARRIL Parklands. Okay, over here we jump over the council fence. And the Logan motorway is just over here. Now 4 months ago there was massive floods that occurred here in February and March in Brisbane, so the trail here is pretty damaged now. I've done a video where I went up that way. That's to the Dan Stiller Memorial. Yeah, I just saw something I've never seen before. Just the way these motorway bridges are constructed, you'll see they're constructed on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piers that go down. Over there, there's 2 massive ones. You can see these piers going down. Yeah, just interesting how they built. Then they build this big concrete block here, and the rest is all just supported on those piers. All right, so I'm just going to get out of this gully up to the high ground. There should be another council gate to cross there. There it is. I'll see if I can find it. When I came here last time, I only showed it for a brief second, but I'll try to do it more justice this time. There's this massive, I'll call it an animal trap. For laughs, I'll call it a Yowie or a Sasquatch trap. Literally is like the biggest trap I've seen. It's fascinating. I'll see if I can find it again. Oh jeez. Look at this. The damage here. Last time I just ran up and over, but far out. See all the pipes been disconnected there. Must have been such volume of water coming through. This is where I'm going to deviate off the path. It was over 2 years ago, I think, and I went off to the left here, and somewhere in here there was a massive animal trap. Now this is so overgrown compared to last time I was here, so am I going to find it? I really don't know. The quarry mining operations is literally just over there. I can literally see the fence and the road just straight ahead, so it's not far. There's a bit of a creek line in there, and somewhere down here was this big animal trap. This is going to be a bit of hard pushing, but I'll see if I can find it. Look at this big tobacco plant. Well, I don't really like my chances of finding it. Everything's so overgrown. All I'm doing is just following a goat track here. There'll be some lantana pushing happening now. Oh, here we go. Yes! Check it out. Jeez, I can't believe how much it's overgrown. This is it. Have a look at this. So I found it. Check out this animal trap. I mean, even if we wanted to, it won't even work because everything's overgrown in it, but what's the idea? Well, that ain't opening or closing, I should say. It's padlocked. So not really effective, but this is it. So yeah, fascinating stuff, hey? Right here. I don't even think this thing gets checked. I mean, the council boys trying to work here and just literally get to the trap here. Good luck. You deserve a pay rise. All right, I want to get through a little bit more to the mining operations, and I think that's over in that direction. So let's have a look at the best way to get there. Maybe down here. All right, so dealing with lantana. I mean, and this is the fresh stuff too. And look, it's not impossible. It's just definitely not easy. Come on, look. Standing on it, pushing down. All right, that's pushing through the thickest lantana I've pushed through in a long while. All right, don't know where I've ended up. It's kind of crazy, but I've simply done a massive circle. I mean, all I was doing was pushing through lantana, trying to cut across to the sand mining place. And in fact, I didn't cross over. All I did was just dig a big circle, almost back to where I started, pushing in for that man trap. All right, somewhere here we'll start to cut across. This is interesting. Hope it's not some kind of booby traps. I had a bit of trouble crossing this creek last time I was here in finding a suitable spot to cross over. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get across this lagoon, eh? I don't know, I'll go a little bit further. Sun's starting to set. Yowies start to come out in Australia after dark. So I'll keep punching on just a little bit more because this is interesting exploring here, but the reality is I simply may not end up making it through to the mining operations. Now what's this? I can see just over the edge here, this is probably, oh yeah, the waterway continues up here. It's actually a really big lagoon, you know. Oh wow, this is pretty steep. All right, I think what I'll do, if you're keen to see what that's like, I'll put a link up to my video. I've gone for a run around there a couple of years ago. So I've come back up to the, you know, dirt track here. And this is leading up behind all those logistics buildings on what was called Logistics Place. Oh, got wet shoes anyway. So, and you just see all these empty trucks just beside me. Okay, here we go. So down there is a massive, massive dam. I'm going to go up this way and I'll keep running down this fence line. I'm hoping there's a way out to the main road from here. And I think I've pretty much come to a dead end. Literally, there is no way through. And comes to a very corner right there. So anyway, I think this might be it for the video. I hope you found it interesting, something a little bit different, checking out new places, exploring new terrain and more dead ends. We're going to be pushing through a lot of scrub here. I can see it right now. Got to get out of here before the yowies come.